my successful lions out there. I'm back. I'm coming to y'all today, man, because I don't like to quickly hop on subjects real quick. I'm not a media personality. I'm not trying to get, the biggest story, the biggest scoop real quick. And y'all will quickly know that, all the new subscribers, man. I'm not hopping on a subject just to hop on it. But after it seems like it's kind of dwindling down, I just want to speak on the topic of Ime Udoka, which is the Celtics coach or former coach at this point. I'm not too sure. But of him, the scandal that's going on. Everybody knows of him possibly getting fired because of breaking the Celtics rules of sleeping with employees or people of the establishment. I'm not too sure what's going on. I'm not gonna be one of these people to say, oh, race this, race that. Everybody that knows what it is. I'll speak about people in those corporate America and people in these situations. Sometimes you're close to people. That's what I'm saying. Like some people, even women say, oh, my work husband. Men say, oh, my work wife. And then you're hanging around these people day in and day out, knowing these people, spending time with these people, and things might just happen. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if it happened a lot of times or if it was just once, or, people say he didn't want to give her up and this and that. So I'm not too sure of the story, but my main purpose of coming here today is speaking about semen retention. How semen retention could have saved this man. And it's not really semen retention is penis control, all right? De-control, de-discipline. You know what I mean? How this practice could have saved this man, all right? He played for a little while, played as a player, wasn't that great, but he, bounced around as different coaching jobs, assistant coach, and he finally got this opportunity and blew it because of lust. This is what I'm telling you, man. Like one of my last big videos that I came here and I said, yes, you should hang around beautiful women. Nobody knows what this woman looks like. We saw pictures of his staff, but whatever. But yes, you should be able to hang around beautiful women and control yourself. All right, go work it out. Go take a cold shower. And in his case, go home to your significant other, man. If you want to be single, be single. I would never come up here and be like, oh, you need to cheat. Unless that's your relationship of how you guys have it organized. Some people are different. I got no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm not in no people's business. If you tell your significant other, hey, babe, hey, I got a couple chicks on the side, they're just sides, you the main course. Hey, people have relationships like that, and I can't knock that. But if you just maneuvering like a snake and you can't be honest with your significant other, and you just go and cheat and she don't know about it and whatever, man, that is kind of foul to me, because I wouldn't want my significant other to do it to me, and that's the, ins and outs of that. But semen retention could have saved this man's life, could have saved his livelihood. And I wrote down a few points that I just want to point out, man, of this type of situation happening. And, it could have been handled a lot better, man, of the way he did this, Now, the team is in jeopardy. You just came here for 1 year and brought us to the championship. Salute you. Like, I'm still rocking my Celtics gear. I'm not biased. You know, I'm from Boston, so we're like a sports team. You know, especially we dominated the 2000s. We dominated the 2000s, hands down, from the Patriots to the Bruins to the Red Sox to the Celtics. Everybody's won a couple times within these last 22 years, all right? And I'm a huge fan, man, of our sports teams. Like I mentioned in the last video, I don't sit and watch a whole bunch of sports or whatever, because that's just not my lifestyle. But I will go splurge and go to a few games and stuff like that. You know, especially Celtics games. I like basketball is my favorite sport out of everything. So of course, I'll splurge and go get some good seats at a Celtics game and, you know, have a good night out, whether it's with a homie or a lady friend or whatever, a family member. Always get out and go to at least 2-3 games. Like I just went, like coming up, you'll see me in Miami. Like I'm going down there for like a little business trip in a couple weeks. They're actually having a great seminar, you know, in Miami. Prosperity to Power, Power to Prosperity, I believe it's called. It's a lot of speakers like Grant Cardone, T.D. Jakes, and a lot of other speakers to speak about, you know, a lot of wisdom with financial literacy, financial goals, and how to accomplish your goals. You know, a friend of mine just surprised me the other day. He was like, yo, let's go. And I was like, cool, you know, but it's not going to be all business. So I saw the Celtics are playing Miami Heat, so we got some tickets to that too. So you'll see me there in a couple weeks, you know. But you gotta, like, you gotta have some type of control, man, you know, of yourself as a man. You know, it's not that we're like on this journey. Some people just don't understand, man. It's a spiritual journey. You know, men, we're at war with ourselves, you know, our lust, in this wicked land, you know, that we call earth. It could be heaven or it could be hell. You know, right now, last year was heaven for Ime Udoka. It was heaven. Now you see, just by going through your lust, now he's going through hell. You see how quickly things can change in a matter of 365 days. All right, or 200 days, or however long it's been. You know, and some people say, how can he cheat on Nia Long? Man, it could be the beautifulest to the ugliest woman. You will get cheated on. You could be the handsomest man to the ugliest man, and you can get cheated on. You know, it's about your partner's lust. You know, it's about your partner's lust. You know, so it all depends on your partner's lust, and that's all I'm here to say today, man. Is you gotta have some type of restraint, man, as not just a male or a female. You gotta be some type of restraint just for an adult. You know, just for your purity. You know, that's my main reason of being on semen retention is purity, man. Like, yo, it's 6 a.m., shining, already hit the gym for 2 hours, all right? And I'm back giving y'all a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, ripped up, shining, here to give you, bless y'all with a video, man, of semen retention and purity. But here are a few things, man, that could have saved Ime Udoka's livelihood, man. If he practiced, and this is what semen retention will get you, just to name a few: strong will, strength, courage, purity, discipline, principles, and righteousness. You know, if he would have practiced a couple of these things, he would have been in a bigger shape and better shape. All right, now, whatever their relationship is, him and Nia Long, that's fine. But he has a kid with him. He has a son with him. Now you didn't drop the bag. I'm hearing over 50 million, 50 plus million, because who knows what's going on. Another team might not pick him up, but another team might. Who knows, that really don't care about what, you know, happened in the Celtics organization. But also what I'm hearing, and I don't like to be like in people's business until the facts come out, but if this is true, if he slept with the VP's wife or girlfriend, that is below men's standards, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know him to respect him. I respect his coaching. That's all I know him for. All right. But to do that, no matter how, you can say alcohol was involved, you can say whatever, even if it's drugs involved, it boils down to your lust. All right. That is you know, to sleep with, and if she's married, like, yes, accountability is on her too. I don't want people to say, oh, he's, like, I hear people chatter like, oh, she's for the woman, you know, what about, you know, the woman doing bad or whatever. Like, it goes hand in hand. But I'm talking about us men and what he could have done, because it takes two, of course, we all know that. But what he could have done as a man to stop this, you know, it's your will. You can say no just like a woman can say no. All right, and it has to stop there. Like, what, did she corner you in the shower? You know what I mean? Like, did you get assaulted? No, it was consensual, from what I'm hearing. You know, but now he dropped the bag, which is, I would say, one of the most important things. You know, what do you do this for if you just go and drop the bag? And to bring race in it a little bit, like, we can count on one hand the guys that look like us, you know, on head coaching jobs, you know, throughout the NBA, throughout the NFL, throughout baseball. There's not really, we're a lot of the players, but we're not coaching. You know, even when it comes to hockey and stuff like that, we're not coaching. You know, and even though he's, I guess, Nigerian, he's not, you know, foundational American or whatever, but he's still considered a brother in the eyes of everybody else. So we already have, like, this bad stigma that we can't keep our D in our pants. You know, that we're, in Hillary Clinton's words, we're savages. Okay, we have no control. We're animalistic. You know, and a lot of this stuff, they're gonna push this to the forefront. You know, the media. You know, yes, you have independent media who got his back and are speaking up, and a couple people I see on ESPN say, no, it's two sides. And I appreciate that dialogue and that, transparency that, some guys are stepping up and saying, no, it's both sides. And they're not just making it a one-sided story. And I greatly appreciate that because a lot of the narrative in the past is just throw the brother under the bus, but it comes back full circle. Your accountability, your lust, your accountability, man. If you was listening, trying to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments that's in the Bible, you would understand. You would understand, man. And he's 51. And I understand you still a, young man. You went to the championship. So, of course, you might have different women throwing themselves at you. But don't take a dump where you eat at, man. Don't take a dump where you eat at, man. And if it's a VP's, I don't give a damn if it's a VP's sister, mother, daughter. Come on, man. You can do a lot better than that. You can, there's billions of women on the earth, that you're probably getting DMs about, and you're probably getting stuff thrown at you, the peach thrown at you now because you went to the championship and you're not an ugly man. Cool. But tell your significant other, hey, which she might know. She might know the deal. Like, hey, I'm still in this life. I go city to city and women are throwing it at me, and I have a high sex drive. Some women might understand that. There's a lot of understanding women who understand that, but keep it real. This is what I don't like, man. All these so-called players out here can't keep it real. All these so-called players can't keep it real because they're trying to still lock down something. Nah, if you're going to be a player, lay it all out on the table. Let everybody know. Let everybody know the deal. Because when that woman turns around and cheats on you because she's trying to get back, and then you gonna be crying in the car. you gonna be crying in the car, man, acting like a victim. That's what I don't like about certain stuff, man. That us as men do. You know what I mean? I'm all for the men code and all that, but some stuff is just really childish and ignorant, man. And at some point you gotta grow up. And semen retention is growing up. So I just want to shed that light, man. I represent the Celtics. I love the Celtics as an organization. Just when it comes to sports. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know what he signed. I don't know, what scrutiny they under or whatever. But when I'm at these games, I don't witness, like Kyrie said, it's racist or whatever. Like, I mix and mingle with different white people every day and different cultures every day. It's a melting pot here, similar to pretty much New York here. It's a well-diverse city, state. And yes, you're gonna have ignorant people everywhere you go, no matter where you are. And sometimes the most ignorant people is people that look like you, that wanna harm you. So I don't see like a whole bunch of racists at the games. Like, I'm not sitting up in the bleachers. Maybe they mad because they're sitting up in the bleachers, but I'm pretty much always close to the floor, and I'm surrounded by different cultures, different people. I see people that look like me on the floor. I see different cultures, different people, and I don't hear people saying slurs and this and that people say. It doesn't mean it didn't happen, but semen retention could have saved this man's life. Now you affected your significant other. Now she has to deal with scrutiny. Your son has to deal with scrutiny. And now your team that you just brought to the championship, now they got to deal with this stigma pretty much all year. Pretty much all year. It's going to be something that's on their shoulders that they got to carry and you're not even around. You know, so you gotta think before you try to, you know, think with your head up here, not with your head down there. All my successful lions out there, stay up, stay shining, stay smiling. And shine on them, man. Shine on them. I know you see the glow. It's only 6 a.m., but I know you see the glow. And that's going to continue, man. You feel me? Semen retention could have saved this man's life, man. Peace.